So this is a video for the first assessment that you did in macroeconomics. So this was the first multiple choice question on the assessment, and it relates to a PPF. So just remember, when we're looking at a PPF, that's the productive potential of the economy in terms of what it's operating at. So all other things being equal, which one of the following is most likely to move the economy from point Y to point X within its production possibility frontier? So we can see, because of the movement from Y to X, it's caused, well, there's a negative output gap at this moment in time because we're not using up that capacity. So out of the four options, whatever the answer is, it suggests that there's been a decrease. So there might be being a decrease in inflation, investment expenditure, productive capacity, or a trend rate of growth. So let's go through these and see which one is the cause of it. Now, when we consider inflation is a, I suppose, a result of what is happening in certain economic situations, but it wouldn't actually cause this. When we think about, for example, AD and AS, and we look at the shifts, because of those shifts, that's what causes the change in price level. But again, I'm going back to ADAS here. When you look at price level changing, there's just an expansion or a contraction of that curve. So therefore, if we kind of relate it to the PPF, we wouldn't see a decrease in inflation causing this. So let's go to B. Investment expenditure. Now, again, I always like to think about an AD and AS, because when we're looking at aggregate supply or long run aggregate supply, that is another way of looking at the productive potential of the economy. So if there's been a decrease in investment expenditure, then obviously that would relate to AD. Now that would cause a reduction in AD, therefore impacting the national output, and you'd see national output falling. And therefore that tells you that this could be an answer for this question. Now, when we look at C and D, they actually pretty much mean the same thing. So what that would mean is, if there's been a decrease in the productive capacity or a decrease in the trend rate of growth, what we'd actually see is, for whatever reason, it wouldn't be just moving inside, but actually the productive possibility frontier would decrease like this. So therefore they're not productive, they haven't got the potential to produce as much as they did before. So again, that wouldn't be the answer. So the answer has to be B.